Well, Hugh, here we are again, off for another one of our walks around the town. I think the last time we left it at the Methodist corner and decided, yeah, we'll just leave it there. But I think we'll go today and we'll go to the other side of the peninsula.
A prominent corner over there, the Methodist corner. A very prominent building, and being the very first place of worship since the Middle Ages, really. It is quite a historic place to be.
Okay.
And of course the old church in the Methodist church. I don't know if you remember the old bell that was there. That had
No, but I was going to come to that actually and say, you're going to tell me a story about that old bell. So
it's a lovely story. I can't remember. Coming all the way from Russia, although having been made in Amsterdam in 1861, ending up at the court of the Tsar, being given as a gift to the British ambassador, who in turn gave it to Adam Clark, Dr. Adam Clark, who was a leading member of the Methodist Church. He was building schools and churches along this area at that time. And Miss Rice, always there, said that would be a nice bell for our church. And so it finished up in the Methodist Church, which was built in 1832. But it had a crack in it.
Oh,
and it never gave a clear note. It always a clank. Never a clear note, but a warning if you were on your way to the Presbyterian Church or the Church of Ireland, that you were listening to the bell. That was the Methodist Church. When it stopped, you had it. You were late.
Interesting. The bell's still there.
Bell's still there. They took it down in 1987 because it was about to fall down.
I see.
They didn't realise it, and it's now in the entrance to the church, inside the entrance. And it's interesting to think that there is a link with the 1687.
Long time, eh?
It's a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a link with before Portrush was there.
Gosh. Well, leaving the Methodist Church now and heading across, let's head across the road. And you mentioned the name Rice. Miss Rebecca Rice. So if we can just pick up on that, Portrush Heritage Group have been doing a bit of work and the Rice family and things like that.
Indeed.
And it's been wonderful. But so we just cross the road now and we come to a lovely little terrace of houses. Can you picture them?
Yes. Well, the Arcadia, as we know it, was really known as the terrace in those days. It was an artificial slope where Miss Rebecca Rice, one of I think there were four Miss Rices, but she saw the opportunity to build modern houses there for people to stay in and hire. At that time, if you came to Portrush, there was no proper boarding house, so she built these very grand houses for the better people. If you and I had gone there 200 years ago, Paul, we might not have got in. We were from the other end of the town.
But what about that little terrace? It's Craigvara Terrace.
She built Craigvara.
She built Craigvara.
She built virtually everything, actually, between what was Rock Ryan, which was a lovely house.
A lovely name, Rock Ryan.
I'm told Rock Ryan is the old name for the Arcadia area.
Oh, right, good.
I only discovered that recently, to my shame.
That's news to me, that.
And I don't know who Ryan was.
Right, okay. Do you remember, sort of, if you're at Craigvara Terrace and you could actually walk forward a little bit and look over a hill, and then you could see the Arcadia ballroom there, and then you're looking down to the a bathing place.
Yes,
there,
yes.
It was generally known as the ladies. Not the ladies' bathing place.
The ladies' bathing place, yes. That's a very old name.
Okay.
And it's interesting, actually, just on the side here, 1916, they brought in mixed bathing in Portrush for the first time.
Experience.
And the council were quite worried that all the men would be gathering, watching the ladies bathing. In fact, it was the other way around. The ladies all gathered to watch the men bathing, according to the Chronicle anyway.
Good. Very good, very good.
No, the ladies bathing place, the Arcadia area, sadly, I always find it quite sad going around there because there were several aspects, quite important aspects of the town that disappeared. A little fountain erected in 1911 for that would be the coronation of George V, I think it was.
Okay, yeah.
Sadly, it was knocked down by a lorry in fairly recent years, actually.
And was lost?
And it was lost. I think the workmen just piled the bits on top of the lorry and drove away. And then about 2 weeks later, somebody in the council said, "Where has our fountain gone?" And sadly, it was lost. It might have been possible to do something with it. There was also an urn for flowers.
An urn for flowers.
Somewhere around in Arcadia, which was allegedly the baptismal font from the original abbey, which stood in the Goodness Green. Now, I don't remember it, but somebody had mentioned it to me one day. Where did it go? And I must
So that
admit,
could be sitting in somebody's garden somewhere.
It could well be.
On our travels now.
I'd love to think it was still, there and not dumped.
That's very interesting. Let's just take a break there for a little minute and let me picture that whole area, and we'll start again in a minute or two, okay?